5 million marks.
And Sergeant, all you have to do to have an equal share of this money is crank this turret around and blow a hole in that door.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the channel, The Law and the Promise, where we talk about principle. And of course, principle is fact, therefore a promise. The outcome, the byproduct, will be a promise. It will happen. So we get to Matthew 5. God works in mysterious ways, and for some reason that's been skipped. So I'd gone to 6 and 7, but we're going to Matthew 5, going back. So we're starting with Matthew 5, and it begins, and seeing the multitudes, seeing the crowd, he went up into a mountain. He went within himself. Mountain means men perceive. Okay, so he went within himself. He centered himself. He centered into the self. And when he was centered into himself, then his disciples came to him. Then his main thoughts and beliefs, surrounded him. These people who represent. And he opened his mouth and taught them. Okay, so he is set, he's centered in the self now. So it is the self speaking through him. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. These are the people who are mad and angry at God. Okay. They're quite righteous. Still believe in him though. Even if they're mad at him. They'll see him. Okay. Blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted. When something is removed from your consciousness and you mourn for it, your pet, your spouse, a friend, a neighbor, whoever, a child, someone you don't even know, and you mourn, you will be comforted. It will be made okay. Don't worry. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. The meek. It's the everyday Joe. That's democracy. If you want to be on the earth, then democracy rules, because it must mirror the one. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. There are many of us that were born and have no state. We've just been observing. People called us naive. Certain things we would not tolerate. And, there's nothing wrong with us. We see things they don't. We hear things they don't. We perceive things they don't. Okay, and we've been talking to ourselves constantly. All right, we've been praying all the time. And you were led to find out why you feel so different from everyone else. It's because you have no state. You've been observing them and you want to be in one of them. You want to enjoy some love, some life. Because the pain and suffering's over and it's time to enjoy these things. Okay? And you're to know. Just go be by yourself, leave the outside world outside, and have a nice talk with yourself. Okay? Make your statement, stake your claim, make your request. That's up to you, what you feel good about, what is necessary in the situation. Blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled. If you're going to be righteous, you believe it with all your heart, then it's going to happen. Okay? This is, you believe with all your heart. Okay? It will happen. It will happen. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. You get what you get. You reap what you sow. You have to give respect to get respect. You have to give mercy to get mercy. It doesn't mean you let others walk all over you. There's a limit. Okay? If they're just being disrespectful, then they're being disrespectful. Three's the pattern. 3 chances, then you're out. Serve the punishment. That's how it is in the objective world. It's how it must be. Otherwise, chaos would rule. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God. The ones who come in and say, we're going to have peace now. Okay, we're not going to keep fighting. Let's get together and figure this out. Those guys. Let's rise up a little. Let's rise up until we can agree on something. Then we work from there. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. If you're stating fact, you're right, and you're being persecuted, you're going to heaven. And quite frankly, there's not one of us that's not in that position. Isn't it wonderful? We all feel persecuted. My personal opinion on that. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. Yeah, we see that all the time. Okay, that's happening right now throughout the world. They're attacking their own people, good people. Okay, it has to stop. You're not voted in to rule. You're voted in to represent. So blessed are ye when men shall revile you. Well, frankly, is there a politician out there that's not reviled? And they try to get you to revile the rich. We've been doing that forever. Okay? Reviling each other. Hey, you're black, you're white, you're this, you're that, you're that, whatever. It's been a blessing. Rejoice and be exceeding glad, for great is your reward in heaven. For so persecuted they the prophets which were before you. You are the salt of the earth. You give this place flavor, okay? But if the salt have lost its savor, if the salt is just too salty, man, it ain't no good. Wherewith shall it be salted? Is thenceforth good for nothing, but to be cast out and be trodden under foot of them. Get rid of it. Yeah. You are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid. Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick, and it giveth light unto all that are in the house. You're the light. Your point of view is what you're going to see. You're going to see it. You let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. We're in harmony. We agree. I accept. It's all good. And it's my good. And nobody else is good. It's just the way it is. And remember, it's not you doing it. It's the one and all doing it all. So it is you doing it. And you're in awe. So they're doing it and for you. Okay? They're giving you little hints and messages. Is how do you interpret it? How do you see it? Think not that I have come to destroy the law. Remember, the law is you reap what you sow. It's not here to stop that. Okay? Or the prophets, or destroy what the prophets had to say. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill. Till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one title shall in no wise pass from the law, till all be fulfilled. Okay. Until it's all fulfilled, the law's in place. As long as there's heaven and earth, law's in place. It's law. You reap what you sow. You get what you give. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments, and shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. There's those who do it for themselves and those who do it for self. Okay, you're doing it for the self, for the Father, the one and all, the one that's so big you can't even imagine it. It's existence itself. Okay, there is no existence without it. It's bigger than that. For I say unto you that except your righteousness shall exceed the righteousness of the scribes and Pharisees, you shall in no case enter into the kingdom of heaven. You have to believe with all your heart. You have to be sincere. And most people are. They don't know how to express themselves any other way. Other people hide their hearts. Okay, and they don't. They are there. And you see them now very clearly and quickly because of the internet. Ye have heard that it was said of them of old time, thou shalt not kill, and whosoever shall kill shall be in danger of the judgment. That whosoever is angry with his brother without a cause shall be in danger of the judgment. And whosoever shall say to his brother, Rika, shall be in danger of the council. But whosoever shall say, Thou fool, shall be in danger of hellfire. Rika is vain, okay, is vanity. So whosoever shall say to his brother, vain, vanity, you're worthless, that kind of thing, shall be in danger of the council. You're in danger of being judged by others. Okay. And this is, just facts. If you say these things out loud, you're going to be in danger of the council. And, you're going to get all kinds of shit on your head if you call people a fool, because there aren't any. Okay. It manifests as bullshit. Okay. Therefore, if thou bring thy gift to the altar, and there rememberest that thy brother hath aught against thee, leave thy gift there before the altar, and go thy way. First be reconciled to thy brother, and then come and offer thy gift. So you want to repent, you want to change, you've hurt someone, you've done something, you go and pray to God, and then you go to your brother that you did it to, okay, and you say, look, I just wasn't thinking right. I don't know why I did that. And you just tell them, okay? And then you go back and to God and say it again. Forgive me. Because as long as you're worried about it, you're going to be, you know, and you only did it to yourself. That's you in another costume. It's okay. Okay, even if that one doesn't forgive you, it's okay. Okay, it's okay. You can stick it out, you can leave. That's choice. Depends on your situation. Ask for the truth in this situation. But I digress. Let us move on. Agree with thine adversary quickly, whilst thou art in the way of him. Okay, while shit's going on, you just yes, yes, yes. You're right. Lest at any time the adversary deliver thee to the judge. He makes a claim against you. Okay. And the judge deliver thee to the officer. And you end up getting arrested and that'll be cast to prison. Check. This happens internally, right? You agree with this person, and then you have to go deal with it, whatever it's making you do, judge yourself, you beat yourself up and then you throw yourself in prison, and then you have to dig your way out of prison. Verily I say unto thee, thou shalt by no means come out thence till thou hast paid the uttermost farthing. Law is law. If you said those words, you're going to live it. God is the Word, and the Word comes into your life experience. It comes into life, comes to life. And if thy right eye offend thee, pluck it out and cast it from thee. For it is profitable for thee that one of thy members should perish, and not that thy whole body should be cast into hell. This is your choice. Everyone's pain level is different. Okay? And if the right eye offends thee, if something you're seeing in the world of effect, okay, which is what we are in during the day, you're in the effect, okay, and you have to stick to the truth, all right? It's a placebo, okay? So it's stick to the truth. And by truth, it's yes, no, I don't know, fill in the blank with a fact. It's your yes, it's your no. What do you think it should be? Okay. And if the adversary is after you, it's just yes, yes, yes. Because you're in the world of effect. It's really empty words unless you go be alone, unless you're talking to yourself. And Jesus is saying we're so sensitive now that it's even if you think it. Okay, because you're going to imagine it if you think it don't. Okay? It has to be a true, sincere belief that everybody else is the same as yourself. We all come from the same place. And thy right hand offend thee, cut it off, cast it from thee. For it is profitable for thee that one of thy members should perish, and not that thy whole body should be cast into hell. It hath been said, whosoever shall put away his wife, let him give her a writing of divorcement. But I say unto you that whosoever shall put away his wife, saving for the cause of fornication, causeth her to commit adultery, and whosoever shall marry her that is divorced committeth adultery. In other words, you're perpetuating adultery by putting your wife away from you. Okay? You're making her play that role, and anyone who is with her is going to play that role. Again, ye have heard it that it been said of men of them of old time, be thou not forswear thyself, but shall perform unto the Lord thine oaths. But I say unto you, swear not at all, neither by heaven, for it is God's throne, nor by the earth, for it is his footstool, neither by Jerusalem, for it is the city of the great king. Neither shalt thou swell by thy head, because thou canst make one hair white or black, but let your communication be yea, yea, nay, nay, for whatsoever is more than these cometh of evil. So this is about, when you're in the daytime, in the objective world, in the land of effect, if you're not hearing yay, yay, yes, no, I don't know, fill in the blank with a fact, you're hearing bullshit, okay? And you don't swear. You just don't swear at all. Not by the earth, not by your head, not by your mother's grave or anything else. You don't do it. You just don't do it. You have heard that it hath been said, an eye for an eye, and a tooth for a tooth. But I say unto you that ye resist not evil, but whosoever shall smite thee on thy right cheek, turn to him the other cheek. So this is, you're like, go ahead, yeah, you don't like it, I don't care. Hit me again. Because you're being persecuted. That's okay. That's good. Let him persecute. I don't care. It's my truth. I don't care what your truth is. You're getting under somebody's skin. That's what he's saying. Do it. Poke the bear. Go ahead, tell him. Most of them will run away. And if any man will sue thee at the law and take away thy coat, let him have thy cloak also. So if anyone sues you for your coat, you give him your coat, and gets your coat, give him your cloak also, give him more. And whosoever shall compel thee to go a mile, go with him 20. You go 2 miles. Give to him that asketh thee, and from him that would borrow of thee, turn not thou away. You give. You give. You have heard that it hath been said, thou shalt love thy neighbor and hate thine enemy. But I say unto you, love your enemies, bless them that curse you, do good to them that hate you, and pray for them which despitefully use you and persecute you. Pray for them. It's you in another costume. Okay, you pray for them. You love them. You respect them. You would want them to do that for you. You do it for them. That ye may be the children of your Father, which is in heaven. God loves all, good, bad, and ugly, and everything in between. For he maketh his sun to rise on the evil and on the good, and sendeth rain on the just and the unjust. Love it all. For if you love them which love you, what reward have ye? Do not even the publicans the same? Well, of course you're going to love your family and friends. That's not gaining you anything. You already love them. And if you salute your brethren only, what do you more than others? Do not even the publicans do? Yeah. And you salute those you like, the groups you like and that kind of thing, but the rest you spit on them. Well, yeah, everybody does that. Everybody. What are you gaining there? But be ye therefore perfect, even as your Father, which is in heaven, is perfect. Heaven, harmony, and it's perfect. Okay, perfect harmony. They're not bad. They're not ugly. They're God, man, playing a role. Okay, you honor and respect it. And remember, men are nothing. Their morals are nothing. Their ethics are nothing. They stomp all over them all the time. Okay, you're son of man. Because whatever your point of view is, there's going to be people who love it and people who hate it. Everyone gets persecuted. Okay, we're in this together. And we all go together, one for all and all for one. So I hope this helps. It's how I see it. It is my point of view. And if you know anything about me, You know, I love words and I study words and I get to the original root of the word and what it means. And I try not to take words for granted, but you know, you find yourself doing it because I know that I've been reading the Bible over and over again for decades. And it only just occurred to me, you know, a couple of months ago to look up the word mountain. So, see, it is what it is. God's timing is perfect time. Okay. And it is. Just accept it and it will be wonderful. So I hope this helps. Blessings to you. And thank you. Thank you for being you. I'd love to hear your point of view on the matter. Thanks. Blessings.
I don't have to run around, I don't have to stay out all night, 'cause I got me a sweet loving woman, and she knows just how to treat me right. Well, my baby, she's alright. Well, my baby's clean out of sight. Don't you know that she's some kind of wonderful? She's some kind of wonderful. Yes, she is. She's some kind